What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 3 and The Flash Season 4. So, let's go over the ending scene of The Flash Season 3. So, Jay Garrick got out the Speed Force, which caused a rip. What do I mean by a rip? Well, because no one was inside the Speed Force prison, we got something called the Speed Force Storms. So Barry Allen had to sacrifice himself. Well, no, actually didn't have to sacrifice himself. Jesse Quick could have went in. A time remnant of Barry Allen could have went in. Funny joke to Savitar. Wally West could have went in. But he decided to let himself go in for the ramification of causing Flashpoint, saving his mother, like creating the whole issue that was the season. So Barry Allen has to learn from his mistakes. So what is it with people being stuck in the Speed Force? I mean, Wally was stuck in the Speed Force, Jay was stuck in the Speed Force prison, Barry was stuck in the Speed Force in season 2, the episode Runaway with a Dinosaur, but he got out because of Iris West, his true love, his family, his lightning rod. Most comic book fans will know what lightning rods are. So, but this situation is totally different. This is a Speed Force prison. So it's not just being stuck in the Speed Force, it's being stuck inside a Speed Force prison where you're going to be reliving the worst memory, or worst moment in your life. So Barry Allen's probably going to be reliving the moment where his mother was killed on loop, most likely. So, this is how it could go down. The Speed Force could need Barry's help to control the new metahumans created from the Speed Force prison, which happened within the Flash Season 3 finale, because Barry is the strongest speedster within the show, which has positive Speed Force energy. I'm not on about the negative Speed Force energy like Reverse Flash. He's the most experienced speedster except for Jay Garrick. And so I don't think Jay Garrick will kind of be strong enough because he's not even a season regular, he's just a recurring character. And Jesse and Wally aren't good enough. So that is a possible way how Barry Allen gets out of the Speed Force prison. The Speed Force needs his help to deal with the new metahumans, as the kind of level of new kind of speedsters is causing some kind of rip, as there's being too much positive and negative speedsters, because like as we know from DC Rebirth, there's Godspeed, who wasn't good, he wasn't bad, he was kind of in the middle. And yeah, so because of the DC Rebirth 2016 story arc, that could strongly suggest that we were getting new potential speedsters, because Andrew Kreisberg, who actually it works on the show, you should know who he is, he said they found a new way to introduce new speedsters. So basically within the Flash Rebirth 2016, there was a Speed Force lightning storms that struck everyone, well the people it struck in Central City got speedsters powers. So August Hart, Barry Allen's friend who worked in the CSI with him, I've done a video on Godspeed, essentially turned into Godspeed. I'll link a video for that if you want to know more about that in depth. Mina's the fastest woman alive, Barry Allen's girlfriend, and there was multiple speedsters, new speedsters who popped up. Not all were good or bad, but that was, well, in that kind of case, it was Black Hole. It wasn't, but I can see how maybe they will be pulling on a kind of current DC Rebirth storyline, which is very interesting. But I think this is the most viable option, but I'm not too sure if the Flash TV show will go with it. So Barry Allen enters the Speed Force as Barry Allen, but returns as the pure Speed Force energy. Without Barry Allen, the Speed Force wouldn't even exist, or would it? Well, guys, this is a really hard thing to explain, because if you read the DC comics, you understand the Speed Force, you understand what it means, what all the different colour for the lightnings mean, but within the TV show, they've not really explained anything about the Speed Force. So like the issue with the TV show is they try to explain the science, although they get the science wrong most of the time, they do try to make it look scientific in ways. So if somehow Barry Allen learned to embrace and control his full Speed Force potential, he could destroy the prison, when in fact if he was the Speed Force he wouldn't need to destroy the prison, as he would be able to control it. So they are two really strong kind of instances, in my opinion. The Speed Force could hire him, or he could just become the Speed Force, like Speed Force Pure Energy, similar to a comic book storyline. And the third option is not a very good option, in my opinion. So obviously Tracy Brand, in the 2024 episode where Barry went to the future Barry, Time Remnant, said, well, he's not Time Remnant, future Barry 2024 told him that Tracy Brand made a device that trapped Savitar within the Speed Force prison. Obviously, we've seen how this played out in the Flash Season 3 finale, and it didn't go down the same way. But Tracy Brand can understand the Speed Force. She knows how to manipulate the Speed Force. But in the issue of the season finale, this couldn't, well, not season finale, it was the penultimate episode. This didn't happen because the Philosopher's Stone, which is kind of a massive plot hole, because that's like a callus of the Speed Force. That's another massive plot hole. So Tracy understands the Speed Force. So with my boy Harrison Wells Earth 2, the best version of Harrison Wells, those two could come up with a plan to get Barry Allen out. So there's another way I'm going to list in a different video, as I feel that it needs a different option. So guys, let me know in this video down below, how do you think Barry Allen is going to get out of the Speed Force, and how long do you think he's going to be in the Speed Force? Personally, I'm not really a fan of Kid Flash in the TV show. I love Ginger, Wally West, New 52 in the comic books, but they just don't portray the same kind of character within the Flash TV show. So as much as I don't want Kid Flash to be like the main mantle Flash, in the comics, Kid Flash was the Flash for over 20 years. So I feel like they should have Kid Flash being the actual Flash for a hand, maybe like 2 to 4 episodes. But seeing as in the Flashpoint storyline, Kid Flash was only like the Flash for 1 episode, because obviously we don't know if 6 months is going to be passed by the time Flash comes back. Hell, they could even go to the future. So let me know how you think Barry Allen is going to come back. Is he going to come back the same person? And how long is Kid Flash going to be the Flash? As Barry Allen said, we don't need a new Flash. And it was almost like he was handing the mantle over to Kid Flash. Anyway, guys, this has been my video on how Barry Allen get out the Speed Force. And I just want to do a quick channel update. So if you've noticed, I've been off YouTube for about 5 weeks, because basically what happened is something happened to my channel. Someone like flagged a video for no apparent reason. So I've been fighting YouTube for a couple of weeks, 4 weeks to get the channel back. And I've had some massive support over the last couple of weeks. Give a quick shout out. DC TV's been supporting me. DJ Rick Reloaded, Nerdgasm, Boba Talks, and a lot of other smaller channels. Sorry if I missed you out, but you know who you are. Just wanted to give a quick shout out, because these guys did give me so much love and support when I lost my channel for no reason. But we are back, so I'll be back smashing the videos out when I can. So guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, because that will be awesome. And I'll catch you in another video very soon, guys. Peace out.